Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Now it's Son Heung-min, and claimed it back swiftly. Frimpong cuts out the pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a pass! And he's straight offside. De Gea deals with it effortlessly.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who can make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his...
There's the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rice. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chiesa. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Mighty close.
Mohamed Salah probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Frimpong. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gabriel, and they've switched it over to the other side. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's in space and looking for options. Davids gets it away. Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's intervened well there. It looks a good ball through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He has found the way through. That's an excellent interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played into space out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Son Heung-min. Frimpong getting this one clear. Osimhen, well timed, excellent interception. And here's Son Heung-min. That has been cut short. Played out to the right.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Mohamed Salah pinches it off him. Rice. Mosquera spots it and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Picked up, and it's Messi. No foul, says the referee. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Frimpong. Now there's a fine ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Cambio.
And so we're off again.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
It's a great ball. He's got full. Goal! Boca Juniors! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Boca Juniors go into the lead. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now that's well seen too. Rummenigge. Torres. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Drogba. Davids. Rice.
That dugout has had some...
Kola! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Simple.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, good ball. Kola. So, what can they make of this? Rummenigge. And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party over. Kola! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's got the shot away! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
In with a header! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that looks a decent ball, and that is a little undercooked. Messi. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Climbs up big. Yes! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And yes, it's him again. So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's been cut out, well played. Nuno Mendes. And Frimpong. And that's a throw-in. Torres is one whose deliveries we all know about. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rice. Thuram. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Madueke. He's been picked out. There's the hit! Really well taken goal.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So is this the start of a comeback? Madueke. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Fabinho is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Madueke, and he welcomes it in. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Guirassy, and here's Wirtz. Now it's Rice. Fabinho wins the duel this time. Aims beyond the defence. Palmer, and that has left him in a heap. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Madueke. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And it's been given away. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Palmer is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rice, Upamecano, spread out to the left. Boca Juniors still without a single shot on target. Hernandez, lovely ball and a real chance now. Palmer, Fabinho. Liverpool were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, good ball. Guirassy. Oh, that's neat. And a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Madueke really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nuno Mendes. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Boca Juniors really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Wirtz. And he's intervened well there. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Osimhen. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost, no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Gerrard. Hakimi. Mbappe. And it's Gerrard. Hakimi. Passes short and sharp. Rice. Wirtz. Oh, nicely intercepted. Osimhen. And Guirassy. Tomori gets into some space. Cross to the back post. Chance for the header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Tomori picks it up from the goal kick. Nicely spread. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Mosquera gets over and intercepts. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chance for Hoeneß.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Fabinho. Hakimi. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move. Wirtz. Driving forward. And he's in on his shooting! Now, who's going to be first to this? Denilson sends it crossfield. Gerrard. Palmer. Wirtz. Palmer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Crossed in again. Cleared away. Wirtz. Mbappe. Out to the right. Gnabry. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Palmer! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Palmer. He's in plenty of space here. Wirtz. Guirassy. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Guirassy. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hits one. Goal! Boca Juniors! And the comeback is complete. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Liverpool looking to pass their way through.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing...
It's a mighty effort! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Fabinho. Hakimi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good-looking ball. Tomori.
Boca Juniors clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And there it is! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 41.
We have got changes
Número
here, from
18.
both sides in fact.
Número 8. Número 32. Número 10. Entran número 4. Número 19.
Well, that's well seen too.
Número 23. Número 21.
Played into space
Se
out
está
wide.
realizando un cambio.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gnabry. And it's Neymar.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Good ball over the top. And that's a superb pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Se van a jugar
Now he's
dos
off and
minutos de
running.
compensación.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Conte. Mbappe. And he thumps it clear. Guirassy. Well timed, excellent interception. And that will be the final act. Boca Juniors have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Chouameni and Serginho. And it's Guti. Looking for the run. Back into the middle. Guti. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Madueke. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Chouameni. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Chance! Here comes the corner. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Mbappe! Just off target.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Tonali.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Defending of the desperate variety. And he's gone looking for safety. Boca Juniors are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Beckham is in a really good position out wide. And here's Nedved. Belletti opts to play it back. Chance to shoot now. Guti. Shot could be on. And that's played. Great hit! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Lyon are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Frimpong. Nice interception, well timed. Lyon are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Tchouameni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
That's Guti. And here's Nedved.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Here it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madueke. João Pedro. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Lyon clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Madueke tries making a foray down the right. Belletti. And it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gets his pass away. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Nedved. Nedved. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look... And the first half is done. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Miren la pantalla si tienen un boleto.
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Nedved. And it's Belletti. And here's Mbappe. Guti. Oh, shooting chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Belletti. Oh, easy pickings there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's away! It's a sweet ball, that. Madueke. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's João Pedro. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Shin to shin,
72.306.
bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Mbappe. Nedved. The ball has bounced loose now. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And it's Belletti. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Serginho. Some really good ball movement. Oh, well played, well played. Madueke aims beyond the defence. And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's João Pedro. Madueke, and the flag has stayed down.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. And Guti! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
And he skips past his man. And it's Guti. Frimpong. Chance here to counter. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Serginho. Ambrosini. Mosquera cuts out the pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gabriel. And Mendes. Belletti.
Boca Juniors are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Ambrosini. That pass isn't the best.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Serginho short changes him with that pass. Madueke. Oh, they can break here. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Beckham. Played over towards the opposite flank. Serginho. And here's Nedved. And here's Chiesa. No way through, so back it comes. Goes down, but nothing given. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Tomori running with the ball. Vitinha gets his pass away, and there's green grass ahead of him. Face to... has a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. Pinches it off him. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That is good strength. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Mosquera clears it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Madueke gets a good foot in there. Bale goes on a charge down the left. Deftly done. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Floated through. And he's got the... And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Japan with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Corner number 2 then. That's an excellent interception. And he's heaved it away. João Neves. Defending of the desperate variety. So what can they make of this? Vitinha, well seen, saw that coming. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Nuno Mendes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
João Neves. And he welcomes it in. And that interception was most necessary. Big chance! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Howson for Rice. Oh, can he get onto this? Madueke. Now it's João Pedro. Vitinha. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that's nice. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared away. It's a really well-measured ball. Frimpong. Japan are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tomori spots it and intercepts. Nuno Mendes. Madueke. Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's beautifully weighted. Cleared without complication. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vitinha. Piqué. That's a sweet ball, that. Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that...
He's having a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Howson gets over and intercepts. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Japan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Piqué cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Always onto this. And that could set him on his way. Oh, no, what has happened here? He's found some space. Referee has just said play on.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And the pass is intercepted. Rice. João Pedro. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osimhen finds himself offside.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
And claimed it back
72.306.
swiftly. Rice. João Pedro. To Osimhen. Nuno Mendes. For Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Pedro. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he cuts out the supply. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice. João Pedro. Now it's Osimhen. Japan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's being shifted off it. Vitinha.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Vitinha. Vitinha purring through the gears. João Neves. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. João Neves. Can he get it through? Now it's Bale, and he's managed to get free. Bale! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Japan have their third corner. Frimpong can get it clear. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Decent progress down the left. No way through there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Vitinha. Osimhen. Oh, smashing header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
João Neves. He's played him through. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be.
Boca Juniors are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Osimhen. And he's there to retrieve it. That's good vision. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Japan get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Now it's João Pedro. He's found the way through. Shot a goal! It's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Boca Juniors can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. We have already started here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, smashing header! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Tchouaméni has got himself a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. And the ball's a good one here. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Tonali did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rice with a definite fell there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Tchouaméni. Santos look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, easy pickings there. Guirassy could move up a gear here. Osimhen, he is through here. Osimhen, he's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Tchouaméni, Pedri, Mbappe, it's Bellingham, and here's Mbappe, Bellingham, Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Messi.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nuno Mendes. Lovely bit of skill. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Osimhen. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Messi. Belletti. That's a little off target. Driving forward, and here's Osimhen. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk. Oh no, this does not look good. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they win it back again. Tonali. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Boca Juniors sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Can he put it away?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did. His teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And it's Messi. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bellingham. Rice. Guirassy does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nuno Mendes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. And here's Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri. Oh, great ball! That is a brilliant interception. Tonali. Adams. Threads one in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Belletti. And it's Belletti. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Oh, this is a great position. Guirassy is herring after that one. Nuno Mendes. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Osimhen. Pedri. Isak. Nice bit. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pedri. Isak. Messi. Shot a goal! Rice. And Guirassy. He's had it taken off him. Van Dijk. And it's Belletti.
Santos are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
"75 minutes played. Now it's Osimhen.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's got a... And the shots! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Camisa 21 sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Boca Juniors Find a position of real strength now. Nicely weighted ball. He's in here! He's had a hit! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Boca Juniors are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're...
And Messi! He's got a goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Still trying to make a game of this. Szoboszlai, David Villa, Roberto Carlos, Tonali, Szoboszlai, it's Bellingham, engages and forces him off the ball. Osimhen, Roberto Carlos, Bellingham. And it's Roberto Carlos. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's a sharp pass. Nuno Mendes. Tonali. Osimhen. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glory. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's through here. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot's on here. And the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So, a breakthrough already. Colwill. He's got to be in here. Osimhen! Oh, split-second reaction.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nicely aimed pass. That is good alertness. Frimpong. He's going for goal! That's got him rattled. Drogba, done delicately.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Matheus Cunha. That's good running with the ball. He might be... Matheus Cunha! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Osimhen. That is a great pick out, and he was alert to it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Corner it is. And they've got rid. Beckham. He gets big. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Frimpong. Kvaratskhelia does well to get it back. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
15 minutes till half-time. No, that's been intercepted. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Osimhen, and he's been shifted off it. João Neves. Beckham. He's got the shot away! That's another chance! It's in! AC Milan are all square. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Drogba. Gabriel. Lewis Skelly. And here's Osimhen. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice ball, and he's in here. Kvaratskhelia. Drogba. João Neves. Doué. And Frimpong. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Tonali. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Osimhen. Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Beckham. He could be in here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that should get the job done. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Drogba. Doué. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's a superb pass. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a nicely measured pass. So much time and space here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Matheus Cunha, looking for options for movement. And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Frimpong. Beckham. And that should be the keepers. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Drogba. And smartly reclaimed. Rice. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well played right into his path.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
João Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Frimpong. That pass has been well intercepted. Luis Skelly. Matheus Cunha. Good purposeful running this. Araujo gets it away. Beckham. Doué. Doué. Out to the right.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Kvaratskhelia. Pedri, given the lift of his goal. That has been cut short. Tonali. João Pedro. Boca Juniors finding their passes. João Pedro. And he has been fouled there. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Boca Juniors merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's had a hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Tries a shot! Milan are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Keeper has taken decisive action. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Doué.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
5 minutes left on the clock. Doué. Oh, he's found support out wide. Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And here's Drogba. Pedri. Cucurella. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Good read, needed to be.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Kvaratskhelia. Decent hit! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Boca Juniors illustrating perfectly the